So, right before you started speaking, we were having a discussion about AI. On one hand, we know that one of the founders is speaking out against it, and we also know that it has the potential of doing really good. You mentioned it briefly, and I was wondering what your thoughts are in terms of...
I know how to do everything AI. That is the future. So you start teaching yourself how to use it. Let me tell you why they're speaking out on it, because they don't want you to buy into it. They want it all. And then they will create what they want to do so they can control your mind. No. Don't listen to everybody on TikTok, hip-hop, Instagram, whatever they're doing. When somebody says you shouldn't do something, your little antenna should go up and think, why? Why did they say that? Do some investigation. Now, you can use all technology for evil purposes.
Yes.
But my thing is, you got to get in there, and we have to get in there and program the voice of nursing. You know, it's like a chat box. You know, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. And so it's high level though, okay? Because it's basically the biggest experiment in the world where the machines now are reading everything on the internet. Everything's been written. Everything's like, you know, and then they're putting it all in and then they're spitting it all out. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, but don't be scared of it, you know. Because remember, even when email came out, what did people say? End of the world. Okay, right? Even when the 2000 hit, do you remember that? And that's it. World is over. And they thought all the computers were going to blow up and everything. Of course they're not going to blow up. You just put in a new data set, so it goes to 2000 instead of 1999. Thank you, Prince. Okay, right? Does it help you? No, I'm big time in AI. I'm on some of the research panels and everything, trying to make sure we have to be at the table. Mm-hmm. When you hear somebody say, "We do it, this is going to be the end of the world," and it's like, yeah, it will be the end of your world because you want the money because you don't want other people. And here's the thing: there's not a lot of black and brown people in that space.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and so we need more technology-driven, digitally-driven scientists. Because that's where the world is going. Remember, by 2050, we are going to be in a severe situation in our country and the world when it comes to the future of education. We're going to have a whole lot of different things happening because we won't have enough population, I'm just going to use, for example, in the United States of America, to even do the work. So they're going to create the machines and everything, just like some of these crazy movies you see. This stuff is going to be real. You'll wake up one day and you'll have a little person that comes to you that's not real and say, "It's time now, Stefanie." You know, so I'm embracing it. I want the robot dog. I want everything. You know, I want everything. Brush my teeth, take it for a walk. You know, program today. I want chocolate.